dravinam Tvameva sharanam mama deva deva. Tvameva sharanam mama deva deva. Tvameva sharanam mama deva deva. Tvameva mata chapitam tvameva. Tvameva bandhu chasaka tvameva. Tvameva vidya dravinam tvameva. Tvameva sharanam mama deva deva. 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 Om Gurave Namaha. 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 Om Namaha Mantra Mantrike. So respectful greetings to each and every one of you. And I'm joyful to be here with you all today. Happy Valentine to many of you. And I believe that many of you have been joyful, canvassing for gifts. You have been, you've put yourself in so many things. Hare Krishna to you too, Eddie Queen. How are you? Many of you have been very joyful, canvassing for gifts. Many of you have been, joyful, looking for your lover, to come to you. Where is my lover gonna come to me? Why can I not see my lover? Many of you have been desiring your lover. And above desiring your lover, many of you have been, if you don't have a lover, you'll be like, oh, it's good I don't have a lover. Oh, God, thank you that I don't have a lover. And if you have a lover, you'll be like, oh, they don't love me enough because they are not giving me something. So, in the disguise of Valentine, we have commercialized it to an extent or to a point where we feel that Valentine is about what you get from people. And because we feel that Valentine is what you get, what we get from people, what people have to give to us, what people have to give to us. It has become such a burden, not on everybody, but on some people. Because during this period, there are weights of expectations, loads of expectations that has been put on top of people, and people put upon themselves because they feel that how I show my love to you, how I show that I love you, how I show that I care for you is by the things that I buy for you, on this special day, so let me buy you this rose, let me buy you this chocolate, let me buy you this gift, let me buy this and let me buy that. While it is not bad, but it must be understood properly as to what is the essence of it. What is the essence of the gifting? Why do you celebrate Valentine? If I ask many of you, what is the history of Valentine? Why do you truly celebrate Valentine? Many of you be like, well, it is Lovers' Day. So that is why Valentine, is to be celebrated, because many of us, we believe that it is Lovers' Day. And because it is Lovers' Day, so basically, yeah, why not? We need to celebrate it. And because we believe it is Lovers' Day, so we celebrate it. But not many of us have actually taken down our effort to sit down and truly reflect on what this day means. Some years ago, maybe 2 years ago, I made a video where I spoke about this subject matter. And I said to people, it doesn't really make sense that you believe that one day is a day that is dedicated to your lover. Every day is a day that is dedicated to your lover. But when we think that this particular day, I need to give more gift, I need to give more effort to show my love. A lot of, when we have this idea in our head, then the Valentine becomes the original reason why there is Valentine becomes contaminated. It becomes contaminated. Because if you look into your personal cultures, if any of you look into your culture, whether you're from Africa, you're from Ghana, you're from Nigeria, you're from Mauritius, you are from any part of the world, or you're from Asia, if you look into your culture, you will understand that this quote unquote, this Valentine was never present in your culture. It was never. If you are from Africa, there is no culture of Valentine in Africa. If you are from Asia, you're from, maybe you're Hindu, there is no culture of Valentine in Hinduism. If you are from the Arab continent, the culture of Valentine is not there. But where did it come from? Where did it come from? To ask this question of what is the origin, because we fail to always ask what is the origin of something. We always fail to ask that, because many of us, we get carried away by the environment. And because we get so carried away by the environment, we don't take time. If the society accepts it, definitely I'm going to accept it. If the society does not accept it, no, I don't want it. So anything that is accepted again and 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 again by the society becomes accepted by people. And anything that is not so fully accepted by the society, certain people rebels against it, but majority of the people follows it. And this is the thing that is there in the history of men. Today, I was listening to one of my mentors speak. And in his speech, I understood a lot of intelligence in everything he's saying. And in that instance, a realization came upon me. And that realization is, what is religion? What is the main duty of religion? If I'm asking you guys, to all of you that is listening to the sound of my voice right now, if I ask you, what is the main duty of religion? Each and every one of you are going to give me your own perspective of your understanding of what you believe religion is. But what is the main objective of religion? Can you really identify what it is? What is the duty of religion? Why does religion exist? Why does religion exist? What is it really doing? What is it really leading you to? Where is it really guiding you to? Until you truly start asking these questions and not just, on the surface level, but diving deeper into the ocean of this question. Like dive deeper. My teacher always say, you should be a shark. You should be a whale. Dive deeper into the depth of the ocean. Only then can you understand the beauty and the magnanimity of the ocean. But if you are always on the surface, you will easily be attacked. Even though you are deeper into the ocean, there is danger. There is danger. But when you are deeper into the ocean, down, you will see realities that are not fully present. That's basically what he means by that. And he always said, dive deep into the ocean of your spiritual practice. For if you don't go deeper into the ocean of your spiritual practice, you will always be shallow. And every little thing that comes on the surface will easily disturb you. And this is the point here. Until you dive deeper into the ocean of understanding, into the ocean of true knowledge, the ocean, emphasis on the word, the ocean of what? Knowledge. Until you dive deeper, everything that you see will always be confusing for you. And hence the ancient teacher says, and I'm repeating it to you, in everything that you come across, dive deeper into it. It is by diving deeper into it that you are able to extract the essence. The essence, if you want to find a gold, you have to dig deeper into the earth. Anything that is of essence in the life of a human is buried deep in the earth. You don't see it on the surface. You don't see it on the shallow surface. It is buried deep. So unless and until we go deeper into true knowledge, many things we come to understand will always be just emotional sentiment. And that is why I asked the question, what is religion? Respectful greetings to each and every one of you. What is religion? Religion is not the understanding of God. And I'm saying it again, and I want you to understand it deeper because I'm saying it with boldness. Religion is not the understanding of God. Religion is the management of human emotions. Listen attentively to what I'm saying to you. Religion is not the understanding of God, it is the management of human emotions. And civilization is the abuse or the utilization of that emotion. Should I repeat it again? And I want you to understand it properly. Religion is not the understanding of God. It is the management of human emotion. Religion does not bring you to the understanding of God. It helps you to manage your emotion. Everything that is being taught to you in religious sentence and everything. And that is why you need religion. Because on your own, you cannot manage your own emotion. Please let it sink deeper. On your own, it is difficult to manage your own emotion. And this is where religion comes in. It is called the management, the emotional management of people. So religion, whether it is Islam, it is Muslim, it is Islam, it is Vaishnavism, it is Hinduism, it is Shinto, it is Zen, any form of religion, it is the management of human emotion. The management of human emotion. And civilization is what? the utilization of that emotion. For everything about your existence is born from your emotion. Everything about your existence, everything about your life, from the moment you are born till when you will die, is all about emotion. And everything you keep running towards God for is basically what? To manage your emotion. That is just it. Why you run towards God is to manage your emotion. What you are looking for from God is the management of your emotion. So religion is the systematic management of your emotion, and civilization is the systematic what? Usage of that emotion. But when you don't understand, because when you are born and you start growing up, you start associating with people, you start associating with your environment, you are confused. You are very confused. Even with everything that is going on in your life right now, you are very confused. And hence, you need religion. Whether it is Christianity, you need the philosophy to manage that emotion. And that is why you will see in every continent on the surface of the earth, like I said some time ago, in every continent on the surface of the earth, the understanding of God is different. Because the understanding of God, which means the management of emotions, are different. Whether you see God through your teacher is nothing but a manager of your emotion. Whether you see God to the deity is a manifestation that helps manage your emotion, else your emotion will spill out. And when it spills out, it becomes destructive. It becomes so destructive, so cathartic. And hence you need something to help you manage it. And that is what religion does. And civilization is that which exploits that emotion for its benefit. In every country that is civilized is an exploitation of emotion. But you need religion to keep that emotion managed so that the civilization can exploit it for the benefit of the group, which is the society. And that is why in the beginning of this conversation I say to you, if you look into all cultures, that of Valentine was not very prevalent. If you are from Africa, in the traditional practice of Africa, there is no Valentine. If you are from Asia, in the traditional practice in Asia, there is no Valentine. If you are from, whichever part of the world you come from. But how did it become a universal language, this statement of Valentine? Now, many people that don't understand this would think that it is their culture. A lot of people that don't understand this would think that it is my culture, so that's why I'm doing it. They would think like that. And of course, they would do that because they think it is their culture. But it is not your culture. It is an adaptation. Why do we adopt it? We adopt it because there is something familiar about it. We adopt it because what? There is something familiar about it. And what is that what is it that is familiar about Valentine? Valentine is not a celebration of, of love. No. It is not a celebration of love. So many people will, well, Valentine is the celebration of love. It is not the celebration of love. It was never started as the celebration of love. So what was it started as then? It started basically in Rome, like many of you already know. It's not a pagan ritual. No, do not say pagan ritual. It is not a pagan ritual. Because this celebration is also present in your own culture. Understand it. This celebration is also present in your own culture, but in a different way. But it was not about the celebration of love. So when you are giving a gift to a woman, you are actually not giving a gift to the woman because you love her. Please let it sink within you. It's not about the sacrifice. It started as an ancient ritual, which is also present in your own religion, in your own culture, of the celebration of what? The goddess of fertility. The goddess of who? Fertility. Now, there's one thing that is current in every civilization, in every culture. There is a goddess that is dedicated to fertility. Whether you're from Africa, whether you're from Japan, whether you're from India, whether you're from Italy, whether you're from in any part of the world that you're from, there is a goddess that is dedicated to what? Fertility. So it is a celebration of fertility. The fertility of the earth, the fertility in the woman. Are you understand? And hence, because it is a celebration of fertility, it is that which is also seen in every culture. In every culture, there is a goddess that represents fertility. And hence, it is accepted by the cultures, by different people, because, like I said to you, you cannot accept a religion if there is no familiarity of that which naturally belongs to your environment in it. For every religion you accept, there is a familiarity of what belongs to what? Your society, your environment inside of it. And that is why you accept it. Just like you don't say, even when you look at a woman and say, oh, I love this woman. You've not seen her before. I love this woman. I don't know why. I just love her. No. Your attraction for a woman or your attraction for a man is based on something familiar that you observed in them. There's always a familiarity in the person that we get attracted to. Something always familiar. I spoke about this some time ago. So no one is attracted to someone that is a stranger to them. Oh, I don't know the person. It was just love at first sight. It was not love at first sight. It was familiarity that brought that together. And hence the ancient teacher says familiarity is born from what? Environment. Environment. And because familiarity is born from environment, your attraction to people comes in these ways. And hence, today, and for many more years to come, the date 14th of February has always been allocated to the celebration of Lupacia or Lupercalia. Lupercalia, the goddess of fertility. A fertility rite. Just as it is more like the saying of when the sun has been killed, there's a traditional saying that the sun loses its visibility. It loses its strength. And when it starts coming back and start having strength and start gaining strength, and now it becomes a young man that is ready to impregnate the earth with its seed. So the celebration of fertility is done. And it is done on the 14th of February. In different cultures, it is different. But celebration of fertility. The celebration of what? Abundance. The ritual of what? Regeneration. So the gift you are giving to your girlfriend is not that you love her. It is that you appreciate her ability to menstruate. Are you understanding my point? Many of you, I hope you're really understanding. So the celebration of Valentine, which is now coined, in the world based on the Saint Valentine, it was actually the celebration of what? Fertility. So what you are doing today and what you will continue to do on every 14th of February in every part of the world that you are, is that you are appreciating the ability of the girlfriend or the wife to be able to do what? To be fertile. You are appreciating her womb. It is not love. Please understand it properly. It is the appreciation of womb that she is able to menstruate, because it is said when a woman is able to menstruate, she is considered as what? Fertile. Is it not? The qualification of a woman that shows that a woman is able to bear and procreate and have more children is the ability of the woman to do what? To menstruate. Menstruation is that number one signal. So the ancient looking at this and seeing this and say, oh, this is the worship of the goddess of what? Of fertility. The Amma. The goddess of fertility, the goddess that brings abundance. So let us worship her, because the son now is a young boy and his body is agile and is ready to do what? Impregnate a woman. Impregnate the earth. And when the earth is impregnated, there's abundance of seeds, abundance of plants, abundance of fruits that is born from that impregnation of the earth. So they celebrate it. They celebrate it. They celebrate the woman. They celebrate the earth. The ability of the earth to do what? To be able to produce. The ability of the earth to be fertile. So to every woman that you have around you, it is not that, I want to show my love for you, but you are basically just appreciating the ability of the woman to be able to do what? Menstruate. The ability of the woman to be able to do what? To be fertile. And that is why, since time immemorial till now, and more years to come, it has been recorded that there are many people, especially young teenagers, that get pregnant, especially during this period of after the period of the Valentine. They get pregnant, especially what? Young teenagers, especially those teenagers that have not yet known a man. It is said from some studies that was done that in the world there are over 3 million or more, or 3 billion babies that are born every day. But on a Valentine Day, impregnation is higher. Why? Because the body of the woman is what? Is fully ready for fertilization. So it is the appreciation of this that is being done. It is the celebration of this that is being done. And because it is the appreciation of this, it is the celebration of this, it also speaks about the 9 stages of a woman. I spoke about it some time ago. Now, these are to my students. Some time ago, I spoke about the 9 stages that a woman passes through. And these 9 stages that a woman passes through this process of when she becomes early young and becomes, active and conscious to her body falls within this period. So the celebration is done. It is more of the celebration of the first time a girl sees her menstrual cycle. In many cultures, what they do is that for the very first time, when a girl sees her menstrual cycle, a certain ritual, a certain form of prayer is done for her. It is called the rite of passage that is done for her. It is in all culture. I don't know about your culture, but it is recorded in all culture. But nowadays, it is not so fully present anymore. But in some religion that still holds on to the ancient process and the ancient culture, when a girl sees her menstrual cycle for the first time, a certain ritual is done for her. It is, and this ritual that is done for her is to appreciate, one, her ability to be fertile, two, to help her in the process in the future as how she'll become more fertile. So, but unfortunately, due to the current, present day and age, a lot of people have diluted what this actually represents. And they think it's all about, the show of emotion. They think it's all about all about enjoyment. And because they think it is all about enjoyment, you see, in every celebration, it has been observed, even that which is supposed to be holy, people find ways to enjoy. That is natural. It is observed in all culture, in all civilization, over the course of years and time. And it is also going to be there even after I'm dead and gone, or you are dead and gone. It is also still going to be there. In every celebration that is supposed to be holy, people find means to gratify themselves, to enjoy themselves. And hence, the purity of what it truly represents starts losing its value. So now, the concept of Valentine, while it is very, very alluring, it is very, very nice to many people, it has lost its credibility. Because it is no longer about the respect of the woman's womb. It is now about a show. And because it has lost its credibility, a lot of people also see it as a means to exploit other people, to exploit their boyfriend, to exploit their friends. A lot of people see it as that means to do that. And hence, the exploitation has become so more and so vast that, everybody is just ready to, to do whatever it is they want to do. But now, you celebrate the sacrifice of a woman because for a woman to menstruate, it is a great sacrifice. And this is one of the biggest debate in the Christian Orthodox, in the Christian church, when it is said that the Virgin Mary gave birth to Jesus. It became a very big debate. Now, I'm not a Bible theologian. I'm not very expert in the Bible, so I don't want anybody that is a Christian here to come and start fighting with me. I'm not going to get into that debate with you. I'm just trying to state some points. Where they believe that the Master Jesus was born from the Virgin Mary. But over the course of time, this also became the big form of debate and argument in the Christendom, that it is said the blood of Jesus purifies. But then the ancient teachers, the ancient occultists says the blood of a man cannot purify. It is only the blood of a woman that purifies. Because a man does not shed blood. He sheds sweat. But a woman sheds blood every month. And every blood that she is sharing is a purification. Is a purification. And hence, the ancient philosophers having this debate says, how then can a man's blood be the purification? So a lot of people say, the blood of Jesus has purified me. Many people use that statement a lot. That the blood of Jesus has purified me and the blood of Jesus has made me whole. But the ancient teacher says it is impossible that the blood of a man can purify you or make you whole. It is only the blood of a woman that purifies and makes whole. For when the woman menstruates, when the woman passes through her monthly cycle, she purifies that which is not good and renew that which is broken. And this, because this was there, and the misogyny of the society, they pushed it to the back. It was pushed back. So, the celebration of Valentine is the celebration of a woman's menstrual cycle, of the ability of the woman to be able to menstruate. Because when the woman menstruates, only then is there fertilization. You cannot fertilize the womb of a woman if she hasn't menstruated. Menstruation is the signal, this menstrual cycle is the signal that says that this body is now ready for fertilization. And hence, the respect that is given to women on this day of the Valentine, it's not about, your body is beautiful. It is the celebration of the womb. The celebration of the womb. For that is the sacrifice. It is only a woman that can give that sacrifice. A man cannot give that sacrifice. It is only a woman that can give the sacrifice of fertilizing. A man cannot give the sacrifice of fertilizing anything. Neither can he give the sacrifice of rejuvenating anything. He can't, because the propensity is not in his body. So, when you celebrate on the Valentine, the sacrifice of love is not the sacrifice that I love you, so I am ready to give my life to you. No. It is the sacrifice of the blood that the woman sheds every month. For there is no sacrifice that is higher than that, the ancient teacher says. There is no sacrifice that is higher than the cycle that the woman passes through monthly. Now, bear in mind also that there are different calibers of women. Different calibers of women. And because there are different calibers of women, there are women that the way their physiognomy is designed, they cannot be fertilized. Even though the body is shedding blood, but the womb cannot be fertilized. And hence the ancient teachers, picking this point, highlight it. And so, to understand this concept of Valentine properly, you must understand what you are doing. For if you don't understand what you are doing, you will always think that, it is about me being in love with a girl. I love this girl. The girl is so wonderful. I love her so much. Let me have sexual relationship with her. And that is it. It is the worship of the woman's womb. And this worship of a woman's womb, or the worship, in Sanskrit, it is called yoni. yoni. Yoni simply means, if you translate it in English, it simply means the sexual organ. The sexual organ. That's what it means. The yoni. For a woman without a yoni is not considered a woman. A woman without a sexual organ is not considered a woman, because the blood needs to come out of these places. And in that blood also is consciousness. In that blood that comes out of the body of the woman is what? Consciousness. And this respect is always given. This respect is always what? Is always given. And hence, it is not what to give a respect to a woman is not a public display of emotion. It is not. It has never been a public display of emotion. Neither is it an infatuation projection. A lot of us, we think we infatuatively project on women or on people and think that I am showing my love. But that is not what it is. So, to many of you that have a spouse, to many of you that have, boyfriends, or you are fully committed in a relationship, it is good you are giving, even the giving of flower. Do you know what it means? What does the flower that you give to a woman, what does it represent? It basically still represents the same thing. Fertility. Fertility. That is basically what it represents. For the flower is the fruit. The flower is what? The fruit of a seed. So it is what? Fertility. And hence, when you're giving a flower to a woman, basically what are you really appreciating? It is not the beauty of the woman. It is the fertility that is encompassed in her womb. The fertility of the woman that is encompassed, encased in her womb. And the ability of her to do what? To shed blood. So when you give that, and when you are, I don't know, to many of you, maybe you are celebrating right now, or you are planning to celebrate, you must understand it is not about a show of public display. No, it is not a show of infatuation. It is a worship of the fertility of a woman. That is what Valentine truly represents. The celebration of the goddess of fertility. So next time you see a woman, maybe this year or next year, some of you are in a relationship right now, and some of you are not in a relationship. Next time you are going to celebrate Valentine, do not do it based on the societal hype. You see, the society have so hyped it to such an extent that even a woman does not know what she carries in her womb. She does not know the potency of her ability to be fertile, because the society have hyped it. And this is basically what Arjuna in the Bhagavad Gita was saying to Krishna. Arjuna says to Krishna, "Oh Krishna, in a society where the elders are not being respected, and there is no elder to teach the younger generation on the principles, it becomes a society where the men will take advantage of the women, and the women will give birth to so many children that are unwanted progenies, unwanted children. And in such a society where there is so much unwanted children, it becomes a disturbance to the society. And this is the importance of elders. But in a society where there are no elders, in a society where there are no elders to give proper knowledge and to give proper guidance, it becomes a society where you're going to have unwanted progenies. Whether you will like it or not, although what I'm about to say might seem a bit harsh. It might seem a bit harsh. But the truth is, whether you like it or not, many of us are unwanted. We are unwanted progenies. Many of us. We are not born from the deeper inner reflection of our Father. We are born from the extreme passion of ignorance that bound the body of the Father and plagued him with a desire for sex. And we are born from that. So, whether you will like it or not, many of us, we are unwanted. Many of us. Because the blessing of the ancestors are not there. What is it that says a child is a child that comes from his ancestral lineage? Is a child that the father prayed and take the blessing of the predecessors, the ancestors, to give birth to that child. So please, I want you to understand this, and I want it to sink within you of the importance of fertility. The heart also is fertile. But the womb is most important. The womb is most important, the fertility. For that is where everything of creation comes into the surface. I'm going to stop here. Thank you very much. I am open to your questions. Yes, thank you.